All right, we're gonna count this down again. We've got Racingman1, GTM on your left, Captain Speedruns on the right for the Mushroom Cup semifinal matchup. 3, 2, 1, go.
Looks like we are about a second behind. Not a huge deal though, but looking forward to this matchup for certain. GTM running on the Japanese version, and Captain Speedruns on the English version, as that is, I don't know, I guess you could download a VOD for the, or I'm sorry, not a VOD, a
ROM?
Yeah, for the Japanese version, but...
If you're playing natively on the Wii, on a US Wii, I believe you can only run the US version. You'd have to either have a hacked Wii or, which I'm sure Captain Speedrun's got some kind of hacks going on in his Wii, or a Japanese Wii to run the Japanese version, but I'm sure we'll get a well actually in chat with somebody who's going to correct us.
Yeah, it's definitely possible to run. You just need a Japanese ROM, and like, I don't know. I know for Snap we actually managed to get it on the Wii U VC, the Japanese version for that. So it's definitely possible. But looks like GTM here gonna nail this Laku skip as to be expected. Captain Speedrun as well, again as to be expected. A little bit of a different approach there in terms of how they did the Laku skip, but both definitely tried and true methods. And not expecting a lot of spaghetti to be dropped here today. It's really going to come down to one or two mistakes, I think, when it comes to deciding the winner.
As GTM setting up for this bomb clip, he doesn't get a big bomb, but he's through the gate, grabbing the star, and he is out of BOB with a 137, Captain Speedrun with a 140.
Yeah, Captain Speedrun just losing a bit of time because of the intro. It'll eventually even itself out, and then obviously his virtual console is gonna take the lead here. But GTM, you can tell, not super used to this movement. More of an LBLJ runner, getting a little bit of dust there. Again, Shanaz is gonna call me out, but not a huge deal. A little bit of dust frames never hurt anybody.
Yeah, if one slow rollout is the difference of this entire race, that would be something else. As GTM setting up, looks like he's going to take a little bit of blunder there on. Oh, and you missed that double jump, Alice. And Captain Speedrun as well missing it.
Oh man, it's GTM gone ahead and mess up the kind of backup movement there and going for the regular Alice, but misses again. And Captain Speedrun's going to go ahead and get his. GTM dropping a bit of spaghetti here. Going for the double jump yet again and missing it yet again. GTM, get it together, my dude. He's got one more opportunity here before this gets pretty ludicrous. And going to go ahead and line that up. That one looks fine. He's in the cage, good to go. But Captain Speedrun, wow. We are reaching huge deal territory. As Captain Speedruns goes ahead and nails his cannon list there, going for the sock folder. A bit more of the traditional setup, less risky. GTM hoping, probably wishing that he had not gone for the more risky double jump Alice strat. Saved about a second, or could have. Unfortunately did not. See how this texture lines up here for GTM. That looks good.
It'll be interesting to see how that ends up playing out for Racingman, for GTM. You know, I don't know how much time he lost there, but that was 3 consecutive misses on Alice. And then
it's almost like 10 seconds per loss, or per miss. So
yeah, it's got to be somewhere between 20 and 30 seconds that he lost there.
Maybe it's 8 seconds per miss Alice, but he did flub the movement a little bit on the way back up there. So kind of unfortunate. He's about a full star behind here, roughly. And let's see, Womp King shouldn't be a struggle for Captain Speedrun here. GTM got to pick it up if he wants to go ahead and make this one a bit more close, because he's also, as we've stated, running against the virtual console, so there's going to be a bit of time that he's just going to lose naturally.
Gotta wonder, a little bit of nerves going for GTM here. I know that he was excited about the race, but it seems to be settling in now.
Yeah, I fully anticipate next matchup he'll kind of get it together there. GTM, as experienced as he is, still a young guy, just trying to find his way in the Mario world, and not used to the no LBLJ movement, and so his womps might just be a little bit not worse, but just a little bit, rusty, I guess.
We've got a 448 Womps from Captain as he heads to CCM. Got a pair of stars to grab there. GTM still finishing up the Tower Star here. He's going to have a time in the 5 teens exit.
Yeah, I never thought I'd see the day where GTM leaves Womps at 514. But here we are. It's quite a bit behind. Really got to hustle. Maybe hope for a death from Captain Speedruns at some point here. But unlikely unless Pro Wall Kicks will work. Kind of, does its damage to Captain Speedruns. But Penguin Star looking solid. And GTM really got to hustle here. Or like I said, hope for maybe a death on Wall Kicks or Dark World from Captain Speedruns.
As Captain's got 7 stars after safely delivering that baby to mama. GTM gonna set up for the pro strat on Wall Kicks will work. Doesn't like that line up there for the backflip. Oh no, he's gonna take a death.
GTM struggling here as Captain Speedruns manages to get his, and looking to be almost insurmountable at this point. You can't really expect Captain Speedruns to really give up this much of a lead. So hopefully GTM can get this one together, and that one looks fine. And he's going to take a spill. Quite unfortunate there for GTM. Gets the backup, and Captain Speedruns is blazing right into Dark World here. Yeah, that's the one. And we'll see what he does here. GTM can only really hope for some sort of death or something out of Captain Speedruns because he is quite a bit behind.
Struggling a little bit to grab the baby penguin there, but you'll see using Mario Cam to reduce some lag heading down the slope.
I think it's 1 lag frame that it actually reduces. It's nothing crazy, but it's honest. It's honest work. It's honest lag reduction.
Oh,
it gets amped.
Captain taking an amp
still
there.
Make shig here. It's possible. It looks like he's going to go ahead and miss shig. He'll get the normal cycle. Only lose about 4 seconds. And maybe GTM has got to make up a bit of timing. Perhaps go for a Zaya cycle. He normally does that in runs, but it is pretty risky. So we'll see. We'll see what he decides to do here.
It's hard to say if he's watching the stream, if he's taking a little peek since making the mistakes that he's made. As Captain Speedrun going to enter the pipe for Bowser at 7:31 and a 7:31 entry into Dark World for GTM.
Yeah, he's about 50 seconds behind here, and he's going to take a burn on the switch, but get the backup nicely. Shig is still possible, but his angle's a bit messed up here. Manages to get the backup, almost falling off that second, I guess, what was his second red. Narrowly avoiding that, so I guess good on him. Captain Speedrun is going to go ahead here and get an exit about 8:01, so we'll see how far behind GTM is. If I had to take a guess, maybe like almost a minute at this point, so definitely unfortunate. Although snagging a bit better of a cycle than Captain Speedruns did, I think. Paying too much attention.
He's going to save 4 seconds on Captain Speedrun with that cycle.
Double firsties at the end there, looking good from GTM. And just a bit of spaghetti being dropped. Hopefully he can bring it back in game 2, but at this point in the run, I don't really anticipate Captain Speedruns making any major mistakes here. Short of, I don't know. I can't really see him dropping any spaghetti until perhaps Fire C, but even still, when you're this advanced as a runner, it's pretty tough to lose a run here. I mean, BLJ's obviously, but I mean, even still.
Let's not count it out just yet, but yeah, absolutely. At this level of play in this category, it's going to be tough to make back a minute on a runner like Captain Speedrun.
GTM about 61 seconds behind, so he's definitely, Captain Speedruns definitely has his work cut out for him here. GTM's really got to hustle, and it looks like Captain Speedruns is actually going to go for the, oh man, falling a bit. Nothing too bad of a time loss though, but actually not going to elect for side hop, and looks like if I had to take a guess, GTM is probably going to go for side hop. I guess, what do they call it? Logless for those that are a bit newer to the game. And we'll save a bit of time. I believe Talon Star get about a low 17 and side hop, you get about a 13 something, 13. So I'd say it's about 4 seconds, maybe 3.5, 4.
With Captain Speedrun messing up the pyramid
Uh-oh,
star.
GTM going for pillarless. Tomopless. The angle looks okay, pretty good.
Yeah, he's up. He's in. A couple of strats here could really save GTM the time, making it possible for him to make this comeback. With Captain Speedruns losing a couple seconds on the pyramid star, then you've got a clean pillarless out of Racingman. If we see a side hop out of him, that's starting to add up. We could see a 20-second gain here, and then we could see maybe the difference in a missed Bowser throw or some BLJs. Like, it's starting to become a lot closer than it was going into the basement, which is a surprise.
Yeah, absolutely. Never counting GTM out. Try to remain unbiased as I can. GTM did coach me for a little while. Was kind of my liaison into the SM64 community, so trying to remain unbiased and as measured as possible here as a commentator. So I never want to count my guy out, but he's definitely going to have to hustle. Captain Speedrun is a pretty interesting, sorry to interrupt, pretty interesting strat for rolling rocks there. Kind of just long jump the entire way, which is, if you have to chain long jumps, it's usually a bit slower.
Yeah, I was about to comment on the same thing. You usually see just a couple dive rolls there that'll do the work a little bit more quickly and easily for you, because you can get those rollouts a lot easier dustless than you can chaining the long jumps. A lot less
Side hop
work.
looks good from GTM.
Yeah,
really solid there.
Oh, he's going to miss a star. That's going to cost him just a fraction of a second there.
Yeah, nothing crazy. And Captain Speedrun's here. Already
the punch grab, he's going to miss it.
Uh-oh. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Again, a couple more small mistakes out of Captain Speedrun. Going to give GTM a chance here to catch up, as he only needs 1 star in HMC.
Yep, and he'll probably grab emergency exit, which is a pretty quick star.
That setup for that,
in the way.
That setup for that first MIPS clip that we've seen out of Captain Speedrun in this race is really something else as well. Missing the glitchy wall kick there. Another opportunity for GTM to make a little bit of a comeback. You gotta wonder, without the Owless blunder and the death in CCM, GTM is probably ahead at this point.
Yeah, just maybe a bit of race nerves here to start out with. I definitely anticipate game 2 going a little bit differently. I think GTM probably should probably not go for the double jump Owless. It only saves a second, and it was definitely the cause of a couple mishaps. So we'll see how he does with this MIPS here. He's only a 16-star runner, so you'd think he'd be pretty good at MIPS. That looks good. And he can make up a little bit of time here on Captain Speedruns. Very curious to see, and he gets the pro clip there. Maybe we'll see something like a front sub out of GTM. I don't believe he ever does front sub, but he definitely does need to pick it up. If I had to anticipate, we'll probably see an ultimate fire C attempt out of GTM. It looks like he's lining up his camera. He might actually go for a front sub here. We'll see, but Captain Speedrun blazing through fire C so far. Doesn't look like he's going to go for the early cycle here, and GTM's actually going to go for the back sub. Just a bit of a wonky swim there to begin with. And looks like Captain Speedrun is actually going to miss the... Maybe? No, he's actually going to...
he's got it.
Yeah, he's fine with that early cycle. GTM definitely has to make the early. We could see an ultimate fire C out of him, though, which would net a bit of time save.
Yeah, an ultimate fire C could really close the gap quite a bit. Those cycles are a lot further apart than it feels when you're running the game.
It's the same. Oh, missing the fire C pipe. That's a mistake. Don't see that one every day. But yeah, it's the same cycle, just a bit different of an ending. A nice pole glitch from GTM there. Looks like we are going to see this ultimate fire C here. We'll see towards the ending movement. It's a bit risky. He goes forward and runs, and it's kind of it's a blunder. And I don't think he can get the ultimate here. Yeah, he's going to go just for the... actually, I don't know what that...
Taking a bum burn here. He's going to have to make his way to the middle. Oh, GTM. No.
Oh, he's fine.
As long as he doesn't get hit by that amp. Oh, man, that's going to really cost him.
Yeah, that was tough. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
That's a mistake you haven't really seen from GTM. Kind of melting down here, but really nice backup. Losing a bit of time on Captain Speedruns here. And Captain Speedruns headed up into these BLJs, and almost saw the end of the race there. But let's see how Captain Speedruns does with these BLJs. Looks like he's got probably enough speed. He's gonna yeah, clip right through.
And Captain Speedruns all but got this thing in the bag, doing those long jumps up to the 70-star door. And let's see his second BLJ. He's got a beautiful lineup here. You can't see him missing this.
Yeah, absolutely not. It's different in the main bracket. You can see some more issues with BLJs, I think. But when it comes to 16-star runners that are, more experienced, you're really not messing up BLJs too much. It's kind of their thing.
Gotta give a shout out to the most recent visitor to the sticker store. Thanks for picking up 2 stickers. We'll update the counter here after this race.
Looks like Captain Speedrun here is on about a high 16 pace, give or take. He's going to take the poles. Knows he's quite a bit ahead here. GTM lining up for this BLJ. Fortunately, not catching.
Yeah, this is going to be his 3rd attempt at the first BLJ. He's going to get right through with that one. All the way back into the clock and TTC there. While Captain already at Bowser 3. Pretty much got this one in the bag.
Yep, short of some sort of insane mishap, Captain Speedruns will more than likely take this first match, but not a bad showing from GTM either. Just a couple of mistakes, but Captain Speedrun doing what he has to take this game 1 here. And GTM going to take a death, unfortunately. May have known that Captain Speedruns just won. Looks like he's going to be about a 16:53, something like that.
16:52.4 for Captain Speedrun. A heck of a time, a heck of a no LBLJ time in a race setting here. A high 16, not bad at all. You see a lot of runners switch to LBLJ just to snag a 16. Captain Speedrun making it look easy here. Consistent strats, playing safe when he needs to toward the end there, like taking the pole instead of going for right side. Just the small things to maintain that lead. GTM really had a rough go with the 2 deaths in this race, as well as missing BLJs and struggling on Alice. So really expecting to see a much better performance out of him in race number 2. We're going to go ahead and update the mushrooms here. K Hayes, what's up, Kyle? Asking in chat what the world record is for a no LBLJ run, and it's 15:51. Thanks, Collins. What was
actually to probably address that? Ouija actually was on a 15:2x pace for no LBLJ a couple weeks ago, if I recall correctly. That's what GTM told me. So, LBLJ saves 30 seconds or so in 16-star, but you can still get a very, very good time.
Captain says Weege has a 15.5x with a missed throw. Wow,
yeah, so
that's something else.
Yeah, Ouija is just a different breed of human. Not even sure if Ouija is human, in all honesty. But anyway, congrats to Captain Speedruns for the W. Thanks for dropping some knowledge in chat there. And let's go ahead and start game 2 here. Give the runners a second to kind of go ahead and settle in for a second.
Give the runners a chance here to gather themselves. GTM just finishing that race up. We're going to cover these prizes one more time. While we're waiting, we have got up to $200 winner take all here for the Pro Bracket Championship. Oh, I said I would update the sticker count. Let me go ahead and update that. We sold 2 more stickers during the race. We're up to 61 stickers sold. Again, if we hit 100 stickers sold before the championship on Friday, September 4th, we're going to add $75 to the prize pool, as well as if we reach 200 subs, we're going to add another $75 to the prize pool. That's $150 total we're going to add to the prize pool for the main bracket and pro bracket. Up to $300 total grand prizes for these runners. That it was an open registration. Anybody could have registered. No tournament fees or anything like that. All the money, all the revenue for the prizes being generated from the channel. So we appreciate your support. Also, if you're going to buy some stickers, do know that each sticker that you purchase is good for a raffle ticket to win this custom pixel painting courtesy of Select Start Art. It is a pixel imagining of the Babam Battlefield painting that's iconic in this game. It's iconic in the No LBLJ run as well as 70-star run. It's the first painting you're going to enter, grabbing that bomb, doing the palm clip. Definitely something you want to check out. You can check out my sticker store. The link is in the chat. All 3 stickers for sale. Each sticker good for 1 raffle ticket to win this painting. We'll be drawing and announcing the winner during the championship on Friday, September 4th. You don't want to miss out. Also, we've got some more Select Start Art paintings on the store page now. Be sure to check it out. All right, we'll make sure that both of our runners are ready. GTM asking for just a moment in the Discord. We'll wait for him to be ready. If you go ahead and need to take a second, use the restroom, do what you need to do, we'll let that happen. We can also plug, we have got a grudge match before, that's right, a grudge match before the main bracket championship on Friday. Luke Meds taking on Pingto Friday, September 4th at 3:30 p.m. There is a lot on the line here. We've got Luke trying to win back a family member from Pingto. I'm sure we'll hear more about this soon, but the hype is real for this race. Again, a race that you are not going to want to miss. We can take a look at the main bracket while we're waiting for GTM to be ready. This was the main bracket. Smith Jr. and Matt Jen, our semifinal victors. They are squaring off in the main bracket championship Friday, September 4th at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And then just after that, we've got our pro bracket championship match. That'll be between the winner of today's matchups. It's either going to be GTM or Captain Speedrun at the bottom of your bracket, squaring off against Flixer64 or Ruby Sorry. That race coming soon. That'll be at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern tonight.
Definitely a pretty highly anticipated matchup there. Flixer being a young gun, 16, but so good. And Ruby Sorry, been playing, I believe, a bit longer, and more of a 120 runner. Came into the tournament last minute, like literally almost last minute, and pulling off a pretty nice upset. So it should be a pretty fun matchup tonight.
Absolutely. I'm excited for that one. Colin's going to be calling that one with me as well. GTM says he is ready. He is all ready for the match. Just need to hear from Captain Speedruns and make sure that you are ready as well. Captain saying he is ready in the Twitch chat. We're going to count this one down. Race number 2. Captain taking the first. GTM looking to make some fewer mistakes. See if he can keep up. 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
So we're off here. Pretty nice, decent sync. Maybe like a couple tenths of a second behind, but not a big deal.
Oh, it looks GTM. Like GTM, we're going to have to start over, starting from a save file here. So both runners going to have to restart here. We'll count this down again. Good luck to both GTM and Captain Speedrun. The music was just getting hype too. We'll do this countdown one more time. 3, 2, 1, go. That's quite the time save there. I'm assuming, let's see, you select the file at about 8 seconds in on console, and then the intro usually ends at 55 seconds? So if you went from a save file, you'd save yourself about 47 seconds. That's some pretty crazy strats out of GTM there.
Yeah, GTM trying to blatantly cheat his way into the finals, but luckily the commentator's smart enough to kind of figure out his ruse. So we're just gonna go ahead and call a foul, restart here, and hopefully GTM can kind of pull it together here and just go ahead and maybe play it a bit safer, more consistently, as opposed to going for some of the more nutty strats. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
That we will. Captain Speedrun about 1.5 seconds ahead on the timer. But to keep that in mind, we're going off of the winner of the final time on their timer. That's what we'll be matching up, as GTM making quick work of Lakitu skip here. Captain Speedrun's chaining together long jumps for his Lakitu skip as well. It's multiple parts of the run where we've seen Captain Speedrun's chaining long jumps when most runners are opting for dives, which is interesting. He loves those long jumps, Shana says.
It just depends on the runner. Punkation does the long jumps, Lakitu skip. It doesn't really lose a ton of time. I'm not even sure if it loses time. It could be a little bit faster, but it's so negligible that it's really not a huge deal. And GTM going to go ahead and get this bomb clip, as well as so Captain Speedruns as well. So about the same start as last time. Can't really anticipate these guys missing something pretty beginner like bomb clip.
Shana64 in chat saying, really not a huge deal.
Definitely not a huge deal either way, if I had to take a guess. But let's see, GTM causing a couple lag frames going to Mario Cam on the door there. Kind of weird.
And here, if I'm kind of for weird, if I'm Racingman here, I'm nervous going into Alice after what happened last race. That clearly tilted him for the remainder of the race. You got to wonder. Oh, he's taking a bonk here too.
A big old bonk and missing the side flip there. GTM's got to get it together with this Alice. Going for the double jump.
Oh, he's gonna miss it.
Missing it. Oh man, it's not what you want to see happen. This guy with the speedrun already finished up his Alice, and he's gonna go for the double jump again. Maybe he's just more used to it than the other setup.
Yeah, and he's in there on that second attempt on Alice, but Alice getting GTM again. Let's see, Captain Speedrun gonna set up his texture setup here. Taking his time, looking for that. Oh, he doesn't like the drop. He's gonna go again. Oh, he's gonna miss. This is gonna give GTM a time to catch up here, as Captain's got to do the backup, shooting to the wild blue star. Let's see if GTM nailing the texture. So Captain took his time too. He dropped down once, had to drop down again. That is enough, I think, to give Racingman to give that time back from missing Alice. These two are pretty even now.
Yeah, it's definitely, if it was just a quick setup and a miss, that'd be one thing, but he really took his time to get up there. So we'll see if he can get it this time. That looks a lot better.
No!
Oh, he's going to miss again!
He's going to miss again.
Now he's got to go for the more difficult backup movement here. So this is exactly what GTM needs to capitalize, and he's going to miss the sock folder setup initially. And Captain Speedrun's not liking that either. Kind of a YOLO backup of the... My goodness.
Yeah, he's going to get it that time. He's good to go. Not what you wanted. Not what you want to see in Womps if you're Captain Speedruns here, as GTM, Racingman1, heading to the Womp King. He's got to take a ledge grab there after the triple jump up the steep slope, but just a minimal time loss, a little less than a second. But Captain has got some time to make up now. Headed to the Womp King himself.
Yeah, Captain Speedruns definitely is a lot more familiar with the Womps movement as GTM, as opposed to GTM, where GTM almost never runs no LBLJ, so it doesn't really look like he's super practiced right now in some of the strats. So definitely a bit of an advantage for Captain Speedruns here, but GTM can actually probably pull away with a bit faster of a Womps time if you can nail this Tower Star here.
GTM, that's
grabbing every time.
4 for 4 on ledge grabs there. Again, probably just not used to that movement. It's something that you've really, once you grind it out, it's pretty automatic, but I can imagine if I hadn't done it in months or however long, it's been since GTM has run this category, it's got to be a little bit awkward to get up there.
Yeah, absolutely. And Captain Speedruns is actually going to be about 8 seconds behind going into CCM here.
Oh,
GTM
taking a little bit
loving
of a
the
bonk
movement a little
there.
bit.
Gotta wonder, was he taking a peek at the stream, maybe trying to see, am I ahead, am I behind?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he does normally. I don't think he normally watches the stream, but I could be wrong here. But let's see how this pro wall kicks to work strat's going to go for GTM. Hopefully just a bit better than last time. This is a tough strat. It saves a bit of time, but it's tough.
I do not want to curse anyone, so I am not
Oh,
going
he's
to
gonna
say
follow
it.
guys again. GTM.
It's another death for GTM, and wall kicks will work 2 races in a row. Again, this is not normally a zone that GTM's going to be in running the LBLJ category as much as he does. Not really used to this movement.
He's going to fall from the top. Lose a bit of time. And GTM doesn't run 70. He doesn't run 120. So he's just relatively unfamiliar with a lot of these parts of the game. So definitely at a bit of a disadvantage. Captain Speedrun's going for the lot faster of a setup there. Going to save quite a bit of time over GTM there. That's pretty unfortunate. Captain Speedrun's going to be probably like 20 seconds ahead right now.
Oh,
and
GTM
struggling with the Penguin. Yeah, it's going to even put it behind a bit more. Uh-oh. Missing the Penguin there almost a little bit.
I thought he was going to thought he was going to catch the wind there. He was awful far to the right. Catching the wind will keep Mario alive, but that baby Penguin is toast.
Yeah, not even sure what the back would be for that. Just probably just
taking a death. Yeah, taking a death would be the fastest at that point. So thankfully, only one death out of GTM in CCM there. And this is
not optimal.
Yeah, this is where GTM can make up a little bit of time. You know he's an expert at Dark World. Could he pull out his Aya cycle? Would be tough.
Very risky.
Tough to do in the race situation.
Yeah, and GTM is doing really well when it comes to 16-star LBLJ stuff. But when it comes to the no LBLJ /70/120 kind of stuff or stuff that's viable, and he's gonna go ahead and he went for the Zaya box roll up and took the death. And I hate to say it, that might seal the deal on this race number 2. It's early, I know, but you can't really give Captain Speedrun this much of an opportunity to catch up here.
As GTM is gonna have to start over from the beginning of Dark World. At least the death was early.
Yeah, but man, what a tough one to take. It's just it's such a curse in 16-star to take a death. It's just such a huge blunder and such a costly mistake. It's really one of the worst deaths. But I mean, yeah, like you said, luckily it was a bit early there. GTM's gonna have a lot better of a Dark World this time around, but unfortunately, Captain Speedruns is already out of the Bowser fight.
And as we saw in the last race, GTM Racingman1 saving a significant amount of time on Captain in the basement. It'll be interesting to see what kind of strats he goes for in the basement. He nailed Pillarless, nailed his side hop. Those strats alone saving him about 8 seconds over Captain Speedrun. He's going to need every second he can save at this point.
Yeah, I missed the basement door touch here, but I guess we can see the SSL entry to see 851 there for Captain Speedrun. So a bit of castle movement behind, as well as probably close to a star. So definitely unfortunate for GTM here. Got to hustle in order to really take this one back. But Captain Speedrun's going for these safe, consistent strats down here in the basement. So would be surprised to see a death out of Captain Speedruns at this point. It would be. Oh, and GTM going to take a bonk, exiting Dark World there. He's going to be heading in the basement. Another bonk.
Movement he's not comfortable with. Once again, you do not exit Dark World, the Dark World hallway in the LBLJ category. You jump back into Dark World and you save and exit to the lobby. So again, we've seen the difference here has been the stars in the movement that are not in the LBLJ category.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to kind of do some stuff you're unfamiliar with, especially in a race here. Looks like GTM is probably going to go for the Talon. I'm not really sure. Maybe he's going to forego. Actually, what he'll probably do is do side hop here, as well as sorry. He'll probably go ahead and do side hop and then the box triple jump in HMC. Maybe save just a bit more time. He definitely went for Tama for swag in the first race, so he's gonna do what was gonna save him just a touch more time and is a little bit easier. Box triple jump being definitely easier than Tama plus.
So just 2 stars behind GTM, heading back into Lethal Lava Land to snag the side hop star.
Surprised he doesn't go for side hop first. I guess it really doesn't matter in a race scenario because you have to complete it either way. But line this one up, see how he does. That looks good.
It looks good, yeah. Let's see if he can snag the star. Yep, nice pretty star grab that time. Captain Speedrun grabbing what looks like the Rolling Rock star first. Yep, watch for Rolling Rocks.
Yep, and he'll head into HMC one more time to grab the emergency exit star, I believe, here. And man, what I say about HMC, I've been learning 120 recently, and oh my goodness, that 100 coin is something else.
I don't envy you, man. I still have barely started my journey of learning 70 star, and I have no interest in learning HMC 100 coin. Just does not look fun. GTM.
Nice box triple jump there from GTM.
Great box triple jump.
But Captain Speedruns get that punch grab. Going to save a bit of time. Missed it last time, but really not bad there with the punch grab. He's going to go ahead and line up this MIPS clip here. We'll see how he does. And a bit of a weird angle, but that setup is so good. He's right through that door. And let's see, lining up the missing
wall
that
kick
again. It's like almost like we're watching some sort of instant replay.
Yeah, it's like pretty much the same mistakes out of both runners. Pretty crazy here.
Hey, at least consistent in their mistakes. And Terji in the chat, hello, how's it going? Sorry, I mispronounced your name a little bit. But Terji, an incredible runner. Very, very, I don't know, just a good runner. Go check out their channel for sure. It's great content.
Shout out, anyway. An awkward shout out for Terji. If we can get a Terji shout out here, maybe somebody can do it a little better than Colin said for us. But
Terji's good. I don't know what else to say.
Not sure what else to say. Terji must be a great runner, though. We'll have to give Terji a follow.
Yeah, an emulator runner. And just a 120, I don't know, does it all. Great runner. But anyway, Captain Speedrun here heading into Fire Sea. And we'll see what he decides to go for here. Went for a pretty comfy early cycle last time. And looks like he'll be able to kind of nab this again pretty easily. And gets the triple jump there. And we're on easy early cycle pace here for Captain Speedruns. Didn't really anticipate anything differently coming out of him for this race. So seems to be pretty simple here, pretty comfy. And the nice triple jump dive up there. And man, he's blazing through this Fire Sea. Pardon the fire-esque pun. But looking good from Captain Speedruns as GTM here snags the Didox Substar. And he will be heading into Fire Sea. But man, Captain Speedruns, you know, already in the Bowser fight. And GTM misses the pipe again. Are we sure this is an instant replay?
Yeah, this is the same exact mistakes we saw last race. Wild.
I think we're seeing an instant replay here. I don't know. We'll have to.
Oh no! This is new. Captain missing the Bowser 2 throw. Funny, 647 Stark in the chat called it, saying Bowser about to KO Speedrun. How did he know?
Yeah, that's a pretty big time loss there. Not great, but let's see if GTM is not going to take the burn this time. And looks like he's good to go. Just got to hold that down notch on his Hori pad. And looks like he is going to be into the pipe here, saving a bit of time on Captain Speedruns if he can nail this throw. But GTM actually, for those who don't know, mains a Hori pad for the entire game. So he doesn't have to do anything crazy. No need for these controller switchers. No need to risk a cartridge tilt. And hopefully GTM can line this throw up well.
And direct hit on the bomb. He's going to save about his Fire Sea movement. I think he saved a second or two on his Fire Sea movement with the wall kick heading up to left side. and then saving about 16 seconds, 15 or 16 seconds on the missed Bowser throw.
Yeah, he's got to pray that Captain Speedruns doesn't get this BLJ, but that one looks good to go. He's got more than enough speed to get through there. And he's got to hope about 30 seconds behind or so. But I don't really anticipate Captain Speedruns missing a BLJ here. I think what GTM has to hope for is perhaps
a missed Bowser throws.
Yeah, or a death in Dark World, or I'm sorry, in Bits. You know, the triple jump dive is pretty tough. But GTM has to focus on his own movement here. He's got to get these BLJs. Had a bit of a struggle last time. That one's good.
As Captain making quick work of Bowser in the sky. Let's see if he sets up for right side this time with the race being a little bit closer. No, he's going to take the pole again. It's going to give another 8 seconds for GTM to catch up. He must be feeling confident about these Bowser throws coming up, because that would be the difference with the easier strats. Oh, getting hung up a little bit on the left-hand side of your screen.
There. Now, Goomba was pretty close. Week 15 saying, hey, let's go to game 3 here, buddy. Captain Speedruns, not going to allow that.
Well, let's just see. He's got 3 throws to hit. This can be the toughest part of a good run. This is when the nerves hit you. You've got a direct hit on all 3 of these bombs. The first one looking good. Missing the regrab on the second.
It's going to take a lot more than a missed regrab, unfortunately, for Captain Speedruns to throw this one. As number 2 hits pretty well. And
He's going to miss number 3.
Uh-oh. Could we see the start of a comeback from GTM? I don't know if I can count on it, but it's possible.
It is certainly possible. But Captain got a good look on this bomb. He's going to hit it. And the difference, once again, were the deaths.
Hey, but check out these one-spin throws. Come on.
Oh, you got to love it.
That was barely missed. Come on.
Missing the bomb by just a hair there.
Yeah, but good game to Captain Speedrun. Good game to GTM there. 17-21 on a Captain Speedruns, and looks like GTM will probably finish with probably like a
high 17. It looks.
That one's gonna miss though, but he knows it's over. It's quite unfortunate for GTM there, but congrats to Captain Speedruns. Moving on to the finals match, and really solid two showings there from Captain Speedruns.
Absolutely. We're gonna bring both runners in after the match, have a little chat. Talk to Captain Speedruns about his victory. As GTM going to finish with an 18:05. Captain said he's setting up the mic. While he's setting up that mic, let's take a look at the pro bracket. Captain Speedrun taking this 2 out of 3 matches. He is going to move on to face the winner of tonight's match, the 6 p.m. match, just in about an hour and a half. We've got Flixer64 taking on Ruby Sorry in a best-of-3 semifinal match, our other semifinal match today. Oh, and this just in, we've sold 5 more stickers, up to 66. The sticker count rising here. Going to update this. GG's to whoever ordered the stickers. Thank you very much. And we are just 34 stickers away from adding $75 to the grand prize, and just 47 subs away from adding another $75, an extra $150 on the line. If we can just support these runners, buy some stickers, gives you a chance to win a pretty cool painting. Good stuff here. We're going to wait, see if Captain is ready to hop in. I don't know, did you see in the chat, Collins, that Captain was ready?
GTM says he's in pain. Oh my goodness, GTM.
Yeah, that was during the race. He wrote that in Discord. He wrote it after his death in CCM.
Yep, so Captain's ready to go. He's good to be unmuted. Not sure about GTM. Might have to just take a second here.
we'll go ahead and unmute Captain while we're waiting for GTM. Captain, welcome in. Congrats on your win.
Hey, man. Thanks. That was something else, man.
Yeah, it was absolutely something else. Oh, GTM says he is ready. We were just waiting to make sure you were ready. We've got you unmuted. Your fate's in your hands. GTM, welcome in as well. GG's on your runs. You had a tough couple runs there.
Yeah, I mean, Captain SR played it pretty consistent. I'm a little disappointed in how I performed, but it's a video game, so it's whatever.
It is definitely a video game. That is 100% true. You know, what we noticed, what Collins and I noticed, and we know you were deafened, so you weren't listening in, just so you could focus on the race. But Collins and I both noticing that on all of the LBLJ strats, you were money, you were fire. And then when it came to CCM, it came to the weird castle movement that you're not used to in the no LBLJ category. That's where we saw mistakes. So were you really feeling that as well, where it's like, you know, the LBLJ stuff you're comfortable with, and it was the no LBLJ movement and whatnot that got you screwed up?
If anything, I kind of pin it all on the wall kicks will work star, because I kept on missing that wall kick in my race against Squeaks, and also in practice, so that was a little agitating, but I wouldn't say it's the unfamiliarity. I think it's part of it just me not being entirely in the zone or the zen, as they say, and also part of it being having cold hands, which is a bit of a John, but my hands were pretty cold because of poor circulation.
Yeah, no, that'll definitely play a pretty big factor there. But Captain, taking the victory. What was we saw you didn't go for right side in bits on either race. Did you know that you had a lead at that point?
Yeah, I was watching the race. I have a really rough history with Bits triple jump wall kick. Like, I had this other tournament final. You may recall I was going against Anti. It was like last year or the year before, but
yeah.
It was a best of 5, and in all 5 runs, I messed up that triple jump wall kick somehow. So I just decided not to go for it in the end, and it paid off.
It ended up paying off for you. A mistake there could have been the difference of the match, taking a death at that point. For whatever reason, if you were to not be able to get a backup or anything like that. What do you think, Collins?
Yeah, definitely better to play it safe. So again, congrats, Captain Speedruns on the W there. Yeah, really solid showing all around. Just played it consistently, played it safely. What do you think? Who do you have tonight? I'd like to hear from both runners. Between Flixer and Ruby, I mean, who do you got?
Flixer.
Wow,
I don't know. I'm gonna say Flixer too, but I believe in Ruby. He might break out a strata out of nowhere that no one was expecting.
Yeah, I mean, Ruby's been playing very consistently, you know, obviously being a 120 runner, you know, just he dropped 3 mid-17, so really solid. So anybody you'd prefer to face in the final there, Captain Speedruns?
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for coming, and GG's to GTM. I saw you broke out the Tama Plus in the first race as well, and did the Pro DW, so that was good stuff.
Well, I wanted to thank both of you for joining the tournament. GTM, thanks for putting on a show for us, a fan favorite. Captain, you're going to move on to the finals on Friday, and we'll find out at 6 o'clock who you face. To both of our runners, GG's, and thanks for playing, guys. Thanks for being good sportsmen, and showing some good sportsmanship here. I don't know how many more times I can say sports in one sentence.
Sports.
There we go. Thanks, Collins. But GG's to both of you. And can we get a shout out for both of our runners in chat?